I'm just going to check how many questions I've got.
I've got...
Yeah, 2.
2.
Have you got 2 as well?
No, I think I've got 4. Let me check.
Brev, this question just doesn't make any sense. So I've got 1. I've got 1 question. It's not even a question.
I've got 4 good ones.
Oh my god.
Why do you get no questions?
I don't know, man. No one likes me. No one rates me, man.
Shall we start with hate comment of the week?
Yeah, we can do. Did you get one?
I only got 1 this week.
Only 1?
It wasn't even really a hate comment. It was just someone saying that I was...
Come on, boys. Step it up.
Someone said that I was copying and pasting information.
Yeah.
So it was a video about reverse pec deck flies and how they're not quite optimal for rear delts because of the path of motion.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Yeah. I don't see many.
But I was actually saying in the thing that I like rear pec deck flies.
Yeah.
Rear delt pec deck flies because I connect with them well. But apparently I'm not allowed to copy and paste the function of the rear delt.
No.
I have to actually have done the research.
Yeah.
On the function of the rear delt. I had to actually invent the anatomy of the rear delt.
You had to just invent the rear delt. Mate.
I had to have
to please people, you had to be God.
I had to be the first person to ever have a rear delt to comment on that. So otherwise it's copy and paste information.
Yeah, exactly. Or you have to reference the person. Because that's what you have to do. Like, did you not know it's Instagram guideline, mate?
Yeah, you have to reference on
obviously,
Instagram.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Lawrence, no, Harvey and Etal.
So you fans out there, I'll call them fans, like we're famous, but yeah, you've let us down this week with the hate comment of the week because that one was like a 2 out of 10 hate comment.
Yeah, it wasn't very offensive. And
that's 1 this week, thanks to you guys not hating on me this week. Hate on Lawrence as well. He's fat, soft, flat right now, so...
Dodgy knee.
He won't upload any physique shots because of how bad he looks.
No physique shots for a good while.
Starter prep, you have to do a physique shot.
I'm going to look so shit.
I don't mind if you don't send me any until the starter prep, but I'll see you in real life anyway.
You know what, I'm going to, after this or tonight, I'm going to shave and then I'm going to pose tomorrow. I'm going to see how I look. Because I've noticed at work, like I am starting to get...
It will come back.
A bit more fullness, like around my delts and my chest and my arms. So, like it is coming back.
Just from proper training and being on higher feed again.
Well, I've been training properly now for 2 weeks. Obviously, no leg training, but I think I am going to get back into leg training on Saturday. Yeah. No, Sunday, and actually do obviously not a lot. So if you see me in Ultraflex, like literally just leg pressing the leg press weight for like 100 reps. Please don't judge me.
That's my top set now anyway. It's literally not far off.
Oh, fucking hell, mate. We're both in the bin.
When did we last film the podcast? Was it last Saturday? Because we filmed the YouTube video after, but Ultraflex decided to hold a rave on last Saturday for some reason. It was absolutely awful.
Oh my days, bruv. It was fucking horrendous.
They've hired 2 DJs who come there on a Saturday. So sorry if you are watching this, DJs, but
I don't think they are. But they were just standing.
It wasn't music.
They were just
standing. Noise.
They were standing at the on the desk, and they were going like whatever you do when you DJ. And I was like, how are you enjoying this? Like,
and it was the worst. It weren't even like DMB. It weren't house. It weren't any kind of like upbeat music. It was just noise, and it was horrible. And I tried to film a YouTube video, and I was like, I'm gonna go through with it and try and film it anyway. And the footage was the audio was like shocking.
I've still uploaded the reels. Like you can still hear us.
I got 3 reels out of it.
Really?
And the rest was just like, I can't do this.
Seriously.
I want the audio to be good on them.
Yeah, fair play. I'm still gonna upload them because to be fair, I got some decent clips out of that. It's just literally just the. I don't even know what genre of music you call that. Like if I was gonna describe it, like it's like
yeah, that's it. It's one beat again and again and again.
With some sort, like they had like sounds mixed in. Like sometimes they'd have like a horn, sometimes they'd have a siren. Bad. I just don't understand. I don't get how people can sit there or like do something and listen to that. The only way that I would find that music like moderately like enjoyable is if I was like high or like really fucking drunk. That is the only way. Even then
I wouldn't.
Yeah, even then I wouldn't.
You one for getting high then, mate?
Yeah, man. Got high.
Every day so far, this gaining phase.
Yeah.
That's how you get the food in.
Exactly. That's me.
Yeah, but after that push session, I can't say those two words together without my lisp playing up, but...
Push session.
Yeah, I can't say it.
Oh, I mean, I've bowled that. Push
session.
Push
I have to say it really
session.
slow.
Yeah. Push session. Yeah, I can just about do it.
Yeah, but after that session, we got in some posing with AJ, didn't we? So
we did
that was good. I got a YouTube video out of that session in the end because I ended up having that posing footage as a good YouTube video. So
bless him. I don't want to suck him off like just because it's AJ, but like genuinely,
I sucked him off in person. So
yeah,
I literally said to AJ, I don't want to suck you off. I said that to AJ.
No, I don't like. In all seriousness, he is the nicest bloke you will ever meet. Like, genuinely, he's got so much going for him. Like, the bloke drives around in a Porsche.
We've said this before. The people in Ultraflex who shouldn't have egos.
Yeah.
And the people who should have egos, or would you be forgiven for having an ego?
Yeah.
Don't have egos, and they're the nicest people. It's very weird.
Like, bro is him. He is literally him. He is single-handedly put natural bodybuilding on the map. He's like, he's an amazing business owner. Like he is that guy, and he's so nice.
Yeah, he doesn't owe us anything, and he just
he's the loveliest bloke. Like genuinely, he's so down to earth. He's very humble, and he's just dead friendly. Like he's just a really nice guy.
Yeah, so we posed with him. He just had a look at where I was at. Basically told me that I haven't got much left to come off, which I kind of agree with because I came in very quickly.
I thought you were gonna say he told you that you haven't got much muscle. I thought that's what you were gonna say. It sounded like that's what you were gonna say.
He said I was good.
He did, and you are fucking hell. Like honestly, at the start of prep,
I was whack. I always back myself. I was like, I think I have more muscle than it looks.
Yeah,
looks like I have.
Yeah. No, but what I was gonna say was at the start of prep, the differences from week to week, even 2 weeks, they were like quite subtle. And now, literally, every single day that goes by where I don't see you and then I come back, it's like there's
which is why I need to slow down because the changes are happening so quickly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've only lost 18 pounds in prep, and it looks like I lost 30, 35.
Yeah.
And I think there's probably another. I think last week was when I came in the most. Like between 14 weeks out and 13 weeks out.
It's crazy.
That the difference in those 2 weeks, even though the weight drop was only £1, I came in so much. Like my midsection suddenly came in.
It's your midsection. Like it's literally like it looks very, very gilly now through the front and through the sides.
It's pretty much right now all that I've really got to come off for physique condition. Obviously my glutes and hamstrings aren't in, but for physique condition, it's just my obliques and a lower back, and a bit off my upper back, and then just a tiny bit off everywhere, basically to get the striations coming through a bit more.
Yeah.
And then I'm like done. So it's like it would be. I predicted before I posed AJ, I was thinking like maybe £10. I think I'll be like 142 at my lowest, and then fill up into the show maybe like 145 on stage.
Yeah.
AJ thinks I've got £5 to £6 left to come off in the next 13 weeks. So
it's not hot.
Yeah, the rate of loss, which means that I've just got plenty of time to manage fatigue over that stint.
Absolutely,
I've got 13 weeks to pull off. Like, I think the lowest, in my opinion, it might be a little bit more than £5 to £6.
Sure.
I think it might be more like 7 to 8.
Yeah.
So that will put me around 145 at my lowest.
You're naturally going to think that you've got more to come off than someone looking at it from the outside.
Yeah, but I'd rather be...
You'd rather be players.
I'd rather be too lean and then fill up and overspill than not be too lean.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
absolutely.
I think my lowest will be like 144, 145, and then I'll fill up into the show. I'll probably have like 2 to 3 weeks of reversing into the show.
Yeah. More Cali Cruz burgers then. Yes.
You know what? Last night I had a dream.
Yeah.
And not a dream, it was a nightmare that I had 3 Domino's pizzas in my diet break. I'm having a diet break next week, and obviously I've been thinking about it. So I'm starting my diet break tomorrow, by the way.
Tomorrow?
I'm going to have 9 days in a diet break because I've got time, so I might as well have longer to cook my food. But yeah, I had a dream last night that I had 3 Domino's pizzas.
In one day?
No, in a row. Not in one day, in a row. At one meal. And I was like, oh no, I fucked up prep. I wake up like, oh fuck, I've cheated on my diet. After saying all this stuff about, I would never cheat on my diet.
Yeah.
I'd rather cheat on my girlfriend than my diet. After saying all of these stuff, I've now had 3 Domino's pizzas in one meal.
What pizzas were they?
I don't know, mate.
What's your go-to Domino's pizza? Have you ever, like...
Have I ever had a Domino's pizza?
Well, I don't know. I feel like it's, like, I know a fair few people who'd say, like, oh, I don't like Domino's pizza anymore.
Yeah, everyone's had a Domino's pizza.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. There might be people out there who haven't, you never know.
I think there's a bit of a racist undertones there.
What?
Oh, we only eat curry.
Oh, that really tickled me. For fuck's sake. Yeah, that's what I was getting at, man.
Yeah. I thought my teamwork.
That really tickled me. Oh, fucking hell. No, yeah, so that's not the case.
You can tell the diet fatigue's kicking in with me. When I'm having dreams about food, the diet fatigue. This week has been like, I think I said it a few weeks ago about how I first noticed I went into a diet, maybe about 16 weeks out.
Yeah.
This is the first week I'm like, ooh, that's some diet fatigue right there.
Oh, that's some diet. That's some real.
That's some good diet fatigue.
That's some real
diet
fatigue. We haven't done that in a while.
Some guy messaged me on Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't know him, but I've spoken to him a few times in the DMs.
Yeah, in the DMs.
And then he said something at the end. I didn't know he watched the podcast. He put like hashtag diet fatigue.
Oh, that's quite nice.
So it's catching on.
Yeah. It's a trend. You know how Recent Thing created Yeah Buddy Rose?
Yeah.
We're creating
We created diet fatigue.
Yeah, we
did the initial research on the metabolic adaptations of during a diet.
Yeah,
that's what we did.
And that's why we're qualified to talk about it.
Yeah.
That we can only make reels on diet fatigue.
Do you want to know about my diet fatigue that's kicked in this week?
Go on then.
Number 1.
Yeah.
I just don't want to speak to anyone.
Really? No one?
Depends, like half the time. When I'm at work, I'm like, oh fuck, I've got to make conversation with these people.
Yeah.
Like customers, I'm like, oh, I can't do this.
Yeah, fair enough.
But then...
It's like small talk, isn't it? Like, basically like empty conversations. Yeah.
And then what else? Sex drive's gone, pretty much.
Completely?
Fuck. Not completely. But I imagine it will in the next few weeks.
Yeah, most likely.
What else? It's just energy levels mainly. Energy levels have been low this week. But I think it is also the 5th week of my meso, or 6th week of my meso. It's the final week before deload.
Oh, shit.
So it's like...
Oh, are you going to try and line up your diet break with your deload?
Yeah. Do volume next week and...
Nice.
And my diet break. So...
Nice.
Diet break plan is... I'm going to start on... So I actually invented this technique of reversing during a diet break. I actually think I did invent this, because I don't know anyone who's done it.
Okay.
You've heard me speak about this before, haven't you?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so basically, it's as if you're doing a linear load during a diet break. So you start on probably estimating just under what you think your maintenance is.
Yeah.
And then throughout the week, you'll look at your weight and you look at your physique and gradually titrate your carbs up throughout the week.
Yeah.
During a diet break.
It's just resetting your metabolic rate.
Not resetting, but just trying to eke out as much as possible in terms of filling up.
Yeah.
But so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do.
I'm proper excited for what you're going to look like at the end of this diet break, because
I don't think it'll be drastically different.
Would you remember how much of a difference it made on your last diet break?
Yeah,
we were
I was
fucking
fatter.
out.
Oh yeah, I guess.
That's what I mean. Is then you're a lot leaner now, and therefore like you're most likely going to look a lot better.
Yeah. So I'm going to start on 450 carb, 200 protein, 30 fat, and then throughout the week, depending on what my weight is, and depending on what I look like in the gym, I'm going to slowly titrate that up. So last time I started on 400 carb, went up to 450. So this time it'll be 450. I imagine I might get up to 500.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and keep the volume of my foods pretty low.
Okay.
I don't want to cause too much digestive stress after being on low food for so long.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and keep my volume pretty low. So I might introduce like juice. If I need to add any food in, I might introduce like orange juice or something.
Sure.
But I'm going to do so pretty much splitting those carbs up evenly throughout the day, with a bit more around my workout. So like 100 in each meal, and then just under 80 in each meal. Then like 150 in my pre, 150 in my post, something like that. I've worked it all out. I've done all the meal prep for it anyway. So it'll be like 3 caps of Glycomax before each meal.
Do they have calories in?
Glycomax?
Yeah. No.
Just a digestive enzyme.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm gonna have three caps of Glycomax. That worked really well last time as well. it is actually one supplement that I think does make a difference, but it is expensive. So I only ever use it when I'm like on high carbs, like really high carbs.
Yeah.
And during diet, oh fucking hell yeah. That's not diet fatigue.
Ellie does that. Ellie does that all the time. She'll be speaking. She'll be going, I'm like, fucking stop. Like, stop shaking.
You would have thought you do that with how high your food gets.
What do you mean?
Because it's like it's a form of NEAT.
Is it?
Shaking your leg. It's like, that's burning calories, shaking your leg.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's like...
Fidgeting.
To be fair, yeah, I am a bit of a fidget, but I'm like... Although, to be fair, I think I've gotten a lot better. Like, I feel like I used to be a lot worse when I was a kid. But now I think I'm, like, relatively relaxed.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
Fuck you.
So then, let's hear about your week.
It's been good, mate. Yeah. So I've had my first full week at work, which was like, it was really nice, to be fair. Actually being able to go into work, you know, I could have, with my knee injury, I could have basically had it a lot worse, and I might not have been able to go into work because at the minute we're still in Rotherham, and if I was on crutches, I'd literally, like, I don't know how I'd get into work. So like, it's about a 20-minute walk. Like, for an able-bodied person, it's about a 20-minute walk to the station from here. With crutches, I can't imagine. Like, it'd probably take like an hour to get down there, so it probably wouldn't be feasible. So I'm super thankful that I can actually go into work. As far as training has gone this week, like, it's actually been really, really good. I had push on Tuesday, and I'm pretty much back to all-time strength. I took 4 and a 5 on the gym shop high incline, and then I did 67.5 kilos per side on the prime incline, which is I think I dropped a rep from my all-time best, considering that's what, like 2 weeks post injury at the time. Yeah. That's not bad, is it? That's decent. And considering, like, I'm probably getting a little bit less leg drive, I'm pretty content with that. Yeah, I mean, food is exactly where it was prior to the injury. There's no changes there. I've had a fair bit more expenditure, which, like, actually is put, like, what am I trying to say? It's relaxed me a little bit, because I think with this injury and not training, and me being away, like, before prep, which I can't really exceed. Like, we said that we didn't want to go past 224, and
no, we just said we don't want to get too fat.
Yeah, but like, with not training, and then also because my knee made me a bit immobile, I was really worried that I was gonna, like, basically overspill and have a shitter prep starting point before prep. But I think the extra expenditure over the past couple of weeks, because I've been at work and I've been, like, commuting between here and Sheffield, and I've been walking back to and from Ellie's, and also I've been pretty active during work. Like, I've been running a few classes. I think it's put my mind at ease a little bit. I'm like, okay, I'm still being active. I can still train. Like, so yeah, I think I'm in a relatively good spot in terms of, like, how I look.
You look shit.
Yeah, like, to be fair, I haven't shaved in like 2 weeks. So,
you know, when we posed with AJ,
yeah,
and AJ was saying you look really good and you challenge for a British title.
Yeah,
pretty much that's what he was getting at.
Yeah,
I was thinking, this is like one of the worst looks he's had in the past few months.
Yeah.
Like, he just looked very inflamed, a bit softer, a bit flatter.
Softer, flatter. Yeah, to be honest, I looked in the mirror and I was a bit like, what the fuck is that? I can't even believe it.
Which is a good sign, considering he was impressed. He was, like, really impressed with the upper shelf thickness, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the first thing that people notice when I like when I take my top off, it's like
delts,
the
chest.
delts, chest, arms.
It's exactly what you need for men's physique. So.
Yeah, exactly. I've got quite a thick abdominal area as well, so like in terms of men's physique, it is decent. But yeah, when I was just so disappointed when I took my top off. I knew it was coming. Like obviously, I'm not like I'm gonna look a bit shit like post dislocating my knee and not training for like a week, and then having a bit of a shoddy week of training the week after. I don't really know what I expected, but yeah, it was a little bit demoralising to be fair.
It's also a good thing that you got that kind of feedback while looking at your worst.
Yeah, like definitely.
You're just going to look better.
To be honest, I don't know whether he was nicing me or not. Like, I don't know whether he was just saying that.
I don't think he was, though, because he agreed with me when I said, last year at the British finals, I think you would have come second.
Yeah.
And behind Jovan. And AJ agreed with me on that. So I don't think he was nicing you. He wouldn't nice you just to make you feel good. He wouldn't do that. He's not that kind of...
He's not that kind of bloke, is he? Yeah, I suppose. But, like, even... I kind of, like... I'm also a little bit annoyed because I was like, shit, that's the first time that like AJ's like had a look at me and I look like trash. Like I wanted to look my best.
I look my best ever.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's the best I've ever looked.
No, I'm like I'm fucking happy for you. The fact that like he saw you at your best ever. Yeah. But like, yeah, obviously he's also going to be. He's also said that he's going to be my second eye during prep as well. So obviously he's going to see me in better nick. But I was just a bit like, oh, I look dreadful. Yeah. I look so bad. But to be fair, like the times that I have seen myself topless this week, like I've not been posing or anything. Like I've just like say I've got out of the shower, like I have noticed a bit of fullness start to come back, and I'm looking like a lot more like I did before. But yeah, it was just, I think it was a bit of a head fuck because I was basically getting flatter and then therefore I looked fatter because I'm sure people know this who are listening, but basically the more muscular you are, the less it looks like the less body fat it looks like you're holding.
The more it hides condition.
Yeah, exactly. So when I lost fullness, it looked like I was fatter. And then immediately I was like, oh, I'm spilling over. My start point for prep is shit. Like I am like in all, like, I don't know whether I can apply this to this conversation, but in all facets of life, I'm a bit of a hypochondriac. I stress about the minutiae. Can I not?
So much.
Can I not apply that to this conversation? Oh yeah. Like with injuries, oh my days, bruv. I got a splinter last night, right? I was running my hand down the stairwell because I'm like basically any support that I can get from like going down the staircase, I will. And it's a bit like that one. It's like it's wooden, and I was running my hand through it. It was a fucking huge splinter as well. It was like when I eventually got it out, it was like.
Was it wood?
Yeah.
Then what are you worried about for wood?
Oh yeah, I don't know, but I was like ah. And I went downstairs and I was really pissed off. I'm just sick of being in pain. Like I don't want to be in pain anymore. And I was like, oh fucking hell! Like I can't leave it in. Like I need to take it out, and it's gonna hurt. And like what if it gets infected? And Ellie tried to get it out, and I was getting really annoyed because I wanted to go to sleep, but obviously I was worried about it closing up. And Ellie was like looking for like creams to like. Apparently you can get creams where like you put it on and the splinter will like gradually come out. But yeah, next day, as in today in work, I just like Matt had brought in a tweezer and I just tweezed it out.
You're such a neat.
I know, I'm a massive hypochondriac. Can you imagine what I'm like with my knee, mate? Oh my days! Every step I take, I'm petrified of it popping out. To be fair, in all fairness, my knee like. That's kind of valid. My knee injury was relatively traumatic, and it might take a bit of like psychological recovery. And I am getting better, but I've noticed that when I walk, right, sometimes I walk perfectly fine, and then sometimes I'll walk with a limp. And Ellie pointed this out. She was like, "You do realise like sometimes you walk with a limp, and sometimes you walk perfectly fine." No, I'm not putting it on. It's like it's psychological. Like whenever it feels a bit dodgy, I start walking with a limp because a limp feels safer.
Yeah.
But when I walk and I look at the floor and I know what I'm walking in front of and I feel safe, I'll walk completely normally. It's really weird. I can't help it. I'm trying to practice just walking and looking up, but my body, like my mind and my body just wants to like limp. It's really weird. It's dead weird, mate. It's really weird.
Really, really weird.
Yeah, so weird, man.
That's so weird.
Yes, it's just so weird.
People have definitely clicked off by this point.
Yeah, definitely. That was a big waffle.
Final episode in this studio as well.
Ah, you know what? It's been a lovely flat. It's been really nice.
Moving house on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Into Sheffield.
When the fuck are we going to film the podcast next week?
Why not?
Jesus. Huh?
Why wouldn't we be able to? It's an hour.
Yeah, I suppose. Could take a quick break. But I've got to pack a shit ton of stuff and take it over during the weekend. But we'll find time.
You'll find time.
Yeah. We could do it at the same time next week, Friday,
yeah.
in the new flat.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sounds.
There's always time. There's always time for everything.
Yeah, exactly. Should we do it on the balcony? We've got a balcony on our new flat.
No, the sound quality would be awful.
It'd be freezing as
We
well.
need to put this somewhere.
We'll hang it up on the. Yeah. We'll wrap it around us.
We'll find where the best place is to do it in the flat.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, shit! Do you reckon we'll actually be able to put it up on a wall? Right.
Do the same what we did there.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. So we'll be in a different environment next week for all the listeners on YouTube. It'll be nice. It'll be good.
Watchers on YouTube.
Watchers on YouTube, not listeners. Well, they're listening as well, technically.
I doubt it at this point.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I've spoke about my life, mate.
No one cares.
Oh, thanks so much.
It's right, mate.
Are you excited to move to Sheffield?
No.
No, not really. No. I suppose because you're in prep, it's like there's not really much of a difference. Yeah. You just like same old.
It's a longer drive to work.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Get a job in Sheffield, mate. I reckon it would make your life a lot easier.
Yeah, but then looking for a new job is just effort. And applying for new jobs and going to interviews.
Yeah, it is a bit of a ball ache, isn't it? Yeah.
I'll see.
Sure.
Anyway, let's go on to the questions then.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, go on then. Christ. I'll try and read out the one that said person has given me, but I just don't think it makes sense. Like I can't make sense of it. Okay, so Argent has asked, when lengthening your tricep, should you keep tension or go as long as elbows don't move? Oh, I sort of get it. So I think he's talking about, say, when you're doing like an overhead extension, right? He's talking about moving your elbows back and forth.
Should you keep tension?
As in...
Read it again.
Okay, so when lengthening your tricep, should you keep tension or go as long as elbows don't move?
To fully lengthen your tricep, your elbows need to move.
Yeah.
You need to go in some kind of shoulder flexion.
Yeah, exactly. You'd want to have as much elbow flexion as possible above your head. Like, I don't really know how it sounds
about shoulder flexion, because obviously your elbows don't move in elbow flexion.
Yeah.
But shoulder flexion, they do move.
Right.
So your elbows need to move. I don't understand the question, but
no, neither. No.
To fully lengthen the tricep, you need to be in full shoulder flexion.
Yeah.
And full elbow flexion as well.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it.
That's that.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to answer that question, but...
No, neither.
Do you know who Owen Crisp is?
I do indeed, yeah. Owen, he's a... Has he asked a question? Oh, legend.
Not really. He's put a... Yeah, he's replied to the question box.
Yeah.
He goes Ultraflex, doesn't he?
He goes Ultraflex. He's a powerlifter at Ultraflex. He's a proper sound guy.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've not spoken to him.
Yeah.
So he says, shooting some content with you and Lawrence would be fun. Powerlifter, ex-bodybuilders.
Oh, bless him.
We're not bodybuilders.
We're not bodybuilders.
We're men's physique athletes.
We're fake BTEC bodybuilders. Men's physique is basically a beauty pageant. Come on.
Pretty much.
It's America's top model.
You don't even have to get into condition.
Yeah.
I'm fat now and I can step on stage.
I know. It is literally like a pretty boy, like beach physique.
Aesthetics,
brah. This bra.
I hate it.
Mate, just because you're not down with the kids, do you even listen to Hard Start?
You're down with the kids, are you?
Yeah, I'm not like that. Come on, don't make it weird. Do you not even listen to hardstyle? Is that
I don't even know what you're on about.
Hardstyle, brah.
I don't know what you're on about.
Ziz, brah. Ziz, bro.
Yeah, make sure you're embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself. You're literally embarrassing yourself. What was the question? Powerlifter,
ex-bodybuilder content.
Well,
I'd be so bad at powerlifting. It's not even. I would.
Oh no, you would.
I would. I can't.
Be your best lift to your bench.
I can't barbell squat. I can't barbell deadlift. Nah. Well, I reckon I could barbell deadlift. I did I hip hinged on Thursday. Yeah, I got 100 for 15 reps.
That's good.
Yeah, it's decent.
No, that's good starting point.
You reckon? Yeah.
Was it a failure?
Nah, like 3 or 4 reps in reserve, I'd say.
Decent.
I'm lying. It was literally to failure.
Oh,
No, it wasn't. It was like 3 reps in reserve. But to be fair, you wouldn't even like at this point. Like I've not hip hinged for 3 weeks. My hip hinge is bad anyway. You would literally assume that I'd gone to failure on that.
100 for 15.
Yeah, nice.
On an RDL.
On an RDL, yeah. That's shoddy.
That is awful.
That is really shoddy.
But
good.
Yeah, if you want that link up, mate, you're gonna have to wait a long time because I'm in prep till May or June, depending on how far I get.
Yeah.
And you're in prep till October, November, depending on how far you get. And then recovery after prep. It's probably going to look like the new year.
I'm so sorry.
If you want us to do anything off plan,
yeah,
it's going to have to be like the new year.
Yeah. We're such stingy bastards, man, honestly. Like,
no, not wanting to powerlift on prep.
Yeah, that is true. That is true, to be fair.
Just not wanting to get injured or go off your training program. That's all it is.
Yeah, that is.
But yeah, I'll be up for that next year.
Oh, bless him. Yeah, next year, 2024.
2024. That's so peak.
We'll do like a power building session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me doing my 60 kg bench.
For how many reps? 1 rep max?
3. At this point, with my stability, imagine me trying to stabilise a bench press. It'd be awful.
I low-key quite want to watch that. When you're really diet fatigued, I'll be like, Ryan, put in the barbell bench. Go on, do it. And you'll be like, let's do it.
I need some enjoyment.
Yeah.
I'll put in the barbell squat as well. That'll be optimal right now, to be honest.
Yeah, bent row.
Free
weight bent row.
I'm like not built to be a powerlifter at all though. I'm more built for being a bodybuilder. Even though I'm not really very built for being a bodybuilder. I can't grow much muscle. But my joints are so small.
Yeah.
Like, powerlifting need to be like a bit like you, but you haven't got the right proportions in terms of your arms and legs.
Yeah.
You've got like thick joints to have that man strength.
Yeah. Do I have thick joints though? I mean,
you have thick joints.
My knees are pretty dodgy. You know this doctor? I don't know. Honestly, I'm taking what he said with a pinch of salt, but he said that because of the way that my kneecap is like built, basically, I'm susceptible to patellar dislocations. Apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that is actually true. I'm going to get another appointment with the with another orthopedic doctor. Oh, sorry, just to update you, I had an appointment on Monday for my knee, and it was shocking. It was so bad. The guy was honestly a bit of a twat, and it was really demoralising. I was looking forward to having some sort of like roadmap to recovery, and he basically just tried to get me out of the appointment as quick as possible. So I'm going to try and book another appointment. But yeah, I don't know whether my knees are built for powerlifting, mate. Imagine me doing any more than a 2-plate squat; they'd just shatter.
Yeah, the doctor said that you had a shit VMO. He's not wrong. Your teardrop is kind of shit.
You reckon?
From a physique standpoint, yes.
Yeah. Do you reckon that might actually be why? Don't know, that my VMO is underdeveloped compared to my outer quad.
Oh yeah, that will be why.
Yeah.
But you could have said it in a
nicer way.
Instead of like trying to prove you wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that will be why. But he just needs to give you ways of strengthening it.
Yeah.
You're going to be there doing sissy squats and all sorts.
Christ, yeah. Can you imagine me doing sissy squats?
No.
No.
Can't imagine it. Oh, I'm so diet fatigued, mate. I'm struggling here. All right.
Are you actually?
A little bit.
Oh, bless
We're doing
you.
it in the evening as well.
speaking to me
can't concentrate.
Is really mentally taxing for you.
Okay, here we go. This one will perk me up. Argan says, if what you said about cardio is true, what did I say?
I don't know.
What's the point of using it to increase TDEE? Oh, so he means how I said about how cardio is not that effective in increasing total energy expenditure.
Right.
I don't think, maybe it got misconstrued, but it can do it to a point, but you can't continuously add cardio and expect to continuously burn more calories.
Yeah.
It's called the constrained model of TDEE. So basically, rather than as you increase cardio, your expenditure continues to go up, it will just plateau at a certain point.
Right.
And that point might be different for different people. So it's probably better to do a little bit of cardio every day rather than to do big stints of cardio, because it's probably just going to take away from your energy expenditure in other facets of life. So, yeah. But the main benefits of cardio are cardiovascular fitness and improving your recovery capacity.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Which we've got great cardiovascular fitness.
I have. What are you on about? I do.
Do you reckon you'd smoke me in an 800 metre?
Yes.
You
I'll
reckon?
Smoke you.
Nah, mate.
Mate, I ran a half marathon without any training.
Yeah, my cardio is shocking.
I ran a half marathon in 1 hour 40, which is it's an okay time.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but for like no training.
With no training at all.
Yeah. You just went out and ran it? Right.
I did like a couple of 5Ks before.
Fair play.
And I was like, yeah, I'm going to run a half marathon today.
That's great. You need to change sports, mate.
Yeah, I do. Well, yeah, but unfortunately running's not very fun, so.
If you can call like competing in men's physique a sport.
Yeah, true. Alright. Yeah, so I think the main benefits of cardio aren't actually to increase. I think cardio is more effective in the off season, if anything. But also with cardio, it allows you to have a bit more food around your workout rather than having to keep pulling food away from your training window.
Yeah.
You can just add some cardio in, maybe earlier on in the day, and therefore have more food around your workout. So
I really need a Waz, mate. I need a piss.
Oh,
should I just turn my mic off and then you can and then you can carry on answering the question, and then I can come back.
No, but you could answer the questions as well.
You what?
You could answer the questions as well.
No, I don't want to. I don't.
No, we'll pause it, go on.
No, I promise I'll turn my mic off. I promise I'll turn my mic off. I promise I'll turn my mic off.
And then you'll think it's funny and no one will laugh.
Fine, whatever.
Pause it. Okay, have you got one more?
Yeah, it's not even a question. It's just really? Yeah.
Come on then.
Okay, so why is strength training better than bodybuilding?
What?
Don't know. I feel like that's.
It's not.
It's not. I feel like that's an opinion. I don't feel like that's a fact. Plus, there's so many correlations between strength training and bodybuilding. Like what are we defining as strength training? Like powerlifting?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many correlations with like the two that I don't know how you could really, really, really like one and really, really dislike the other.
I mean, there's a big difference in the amount I enjoy both. Big difference.
No, but say if someone said you can never bodybuild again, but you can powerlift again.
Yeah.
You'd be fine. You get a lot of enjoyment out of powerlifting,
yeah,
I reckon. Yeah. Because with powerlifting, you could still do bodybuilding accessories. I'm sure there's a lot.
You're not allowed to.
You're not allowed to. You just squat, bench, deadlift.
That's all you'll have to do.
To death. Right. Yeah.
Imagine the physique you'd end up with. You'd be so thick.
Yeah. Wouldn't you? You'd be so dense.
Imagine the muscle thickness.
No. The muscle maturity. Imagine.
No. Mate, barbells don't build muscle maturity.
What does then?
Age, getting older.
Oh, shit, man, yeah.
Barbells build thickness.
Thickness, especially barbell rows and deadlifts.
Just the amount of thickness that they build.
Yeah, man.
No evidence for it.
Stop.
No one even knows what you really mean. Is there a difference between muscle maturity, muscle thickness, and just
having more muscle?
No one knows. But barbell rows are the GOAT for back thickness.
Yeah, back thickness. You want that thick, nasty, gnarly looking back. Barbell rows.
Yeah.
Bent. Free weight. It's got to be free weight. Chest support. Pussy. You'll have a pussy back. You will. You just will.
To be fair,
this is coming from someone who has a shit back.
Yeah,
so how would I know? How would I know?
To be fair, if you just did chest supported rows, you would have a shit back.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't have any erectors.
True. Or lats.
Oh. Why wouldn't you have any lats?
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. I suppose you get a little bit of lat from like a chest supported row.
Depends how you do it. You could get a lot of lat from a chest supported row.
Well, yeah, as in... Well, I was more thinking like an upper back.
What are you trying to say?
What?
What are you trying to say?
Oh, I'm trying to say that I was more thinking of
Mate, stop.
All right.
Don't say that.
Mate, I was trying...
Well, you can't speak about lats or erectors either.
All right, mate. There's no need for that.
Can you? That's not me speaking about calves.
I can speak about this erection I've got for your mum. Sorry, mate. Oh, I'm so sorry.
We're not going to make this to episode 10. The views are going down each week, and I don't blame them either. I'm getting more diet fatigued. You're getting more annoying.
More annoying as you're getting more diet fatigue.
Oh, mate, we're going to have like...
We're going to be beefing on the podcast.
No, we're going to have like 10 weeks when we're both on prep.
Oh, God.
Luckily, and no, actually, not even luckily, because I was good for the first, 16 weeks of prep, and only now have I started to feel less energetic.
Yeah.
You, when you go into a diet, you suddenly get like diet fatigue.
Yeah, it's very like I don't know. Maybe this is just me like not enjoying dieting, but I hate saying this because I shouldn't be whinging about it like 2 weeks into a diet, but I do genuinely like see a difference in like the way that I am, like my whole demeanour changes when I'm in a diet. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're a bit of a prick.
Mate!
You are a bit of a prick. Last time, when you went in your mini kit,
yeah.
remember we had an argument about accuracy?
Oh.
That's the most bodybuilding thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
We had an argument about what accuracy was. I ended up winning because I was right.
No, I can't remember what it was about.
You were saying that there's no difference at all between execution and accuracy.
What? Was I?
Yeah. Do you not remember this?
I do remember it, but I can't remember the context behind it.
You were saying there's not a single difference between execution and accuracy. And I agree with you with regards to bodybuilding.
Yeah.
But I think you can have good execution with having poor accuracy, like a powerlifter would.
Why the fuck did we have the time and energy to argue about?
We had like a 40-minute discussion about this. I was like, no, I'm right.
Oh, God.
And then in the end...
It just goes to show how much time we had on our hands back then. Like,
you know how it got resolved? We listened to a J3 University podcast.
Yeah.
And they backed me up.
Did they?
Yeah, and you were like... I just looked at you, I was like... Told you.
Oh, it was on the way to our PT exam, wasn't it? Yeah. I remember. Yeah.
And you're like,
oh, whatever.
You're right.
Whatever.
This is like the second week of your mini kit.
I remember being a bit cranky on that.
You were a cranky bastard.
Yeah, I do get cranky. It was worse at the start, and then it gradually got better.
I don't think it'll be that bad on prep until the end of prep because
until the end of prep, I reckon.
It's gonna be you're gonna be on high food at the start of prep. You're probably gonna be on like 500 carb.
Yeah, definitely.
In that mini cut, what were you on? What's the lowest food you got in the mini cut?
2.5.
It's not even that low, to be honest.
No, it's not.
For your body weight.
And we were like, I was fucking
aggressive.
Yeah, like
£4 a week.
Yeah, pretty much. So I think it's worse.
You've got to get in and get out.
Sorry, mate.
You've got to get in and get out.
Well, we did. We got in and got out,
we got in and got out.
And now I'm fat again. So we've got to get in again, and then we got to get out again.
No. You don't get in.
Mate,
and get
we've
out.
got to do another pre-prep diet. We've got to do it.
Pre-prep diet 4 weeks before prep.
Yeah. I'm so fat.
We'll do a 1 week mini cut now.
Yeah.
A good 3 weeks to reverse out of the mini cut.
Yeah.
We'll try and pull off £20.
Yeah.
In a week.
Yeah, it needs
How much
to be £20.
do you reckon you could lose in a week? I reckon I could lose, not right now, but if I was peak bulk, I reckon I could lose £10 in a week.
I reckon I could probably lose.
You could lose more.
You reckon?
If you
like
went,
£15?
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
If you went no food at all, just water.
Yeah, but obviously I'm not going to do that.
This is the challenge, mate. This is the challenge.
Why that?
If you had to lose as much weight in a week as you possibly... Actually, no. You can water cut as well.
You can walk, mate. I'd be like,
I reckon I could lose
like
£20.
yeah. I reckon I could lose 30.
No, you couldn't lose 30.
You don't think?
No,
Oh.
UFC fighters don't even lose 30.
I am a UFC fighter.
The biggest cut a UFC fighter would do just from waterweight is £30.
I'm John Jones, mate.
You're not John Jones.
I am.
You're not that
I'm
guy.
him. I am him.
To be fair, at 240, John Jones is going to compete this weekend at like 245.
Yeah.
No, you were softer than him. I was going to say like he was softer than you. He's softer than you now, but
Yeah.
maybe, to be honest, like he might be softer than you.
How tall is John Jones?
6'5".
Well, then there you go. He's 6'5". But he is a UFC fighter and not a bodybuilder. Have you seen his training footage? It's awful. As in not as in his fighting, as in his like training, as in like
Yeah, when he's squatting and stuff.
S&C. Oh god, it's horrendous. It's awful.
Yeah, most of theirs are.
Have you seen like KSI's training?
Yeah.
It's horrendous. And LeBron's as well. LeBron James.
The form's awful. They're not. You got to remember, they're not training the same way we would train. They're training for explosivity.
Well, yeah, but
the form is still awful. Like, even if you're training for explosivity, you don't want to have fucking
half reps.
No, but quarter squats are useful for.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they do. Them.
Oh, fair enough. I just.
You got to remember, they're being trained by the best trainers in the world. There's no way that they would be training wrong.
Yeah,
but it looks dodgy.
Yeah, true.
Well, how did we get onto that?
I don't know. John Jones, then.
Oh, you been leaner than John Jones at 240?
Yeah. Was I? I don't.
He's soft.
Really? Yeah. Well, to be fair, 6'5", 240.
Yeah, if I was 6'5", I'd be like 180.
Yeah, but like as an athlete, like John Jones is an athlete, 6'5" and soft at 240.
You're an athlete, mate.
I don't.
Turn athlete mode on. Turn it on.
I need my Crocs. I'd need Crocs to stand
Put them in sport mode.
Yeah. If you're surely he'd be leaner at 240. He's 6'5" and he's an athlete. Surely.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. I think that he'd have more muscle mass. But I suppose as a UFC, I don't know anything about UFC fighting, but I suppose
UFC fighting.
Oh, whatever, mate.
You're a casual, mate.
I am.
UFC fighting.
You know what?
It's MMA.
Whatever, mate. I don't care.
Yes, you do. You said you liked it when you watched the UFC.
What, that one card that we watched?
It was sick.
It was good, to be fair. I did enjoy it, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm an absolute casual.
You are a casual.
Yeah, I'll admit that. I'll happily admit that. I'm a casual in like literally every single sport, even basketball.
Even bodybuilding.
Even bodybuilding, yeah. I'm not that arsed about like getting into the intricacies. Sorry, mate. I'm sorry you're such a keen sports fan.
Oh, I'm a big sports fan.
I know you are, mate. Hello, sports fan.
Sports fan.
You seen that video? Yeah, it's good. The guy with the tractor. You'd like try. I'll show you after. It's really funny.
Oh, I'm not gonna laugh.
You will.
I don't
find
anything funny anymore.
Have you done the ashwagandha again, mate? Yeah. Oh, no emotions. No emotions
at all. Maybe it's not the diet fatigue. Maybe it's the ashwagandha I've added in.
Where has this podcast even gone, man?
Oh, I don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I don't know why anyone watches this.
Pure waffle.
No,
but it is. This is what a podcast is. It's literally just a chat.
No, because we're not even funny.
We are funny, mate. We're pretty funny.
I say I'm funny.
You joking?
Mate, what am I doing? I'm just like going from side to side on my phone.
Oh, you are diabetes.
I need to find the next question. Come on.
Have you been using CapCut?
What's that?
The app that you've got on your phone. CapCut. That one.
Oh yeah, you know when I had a bogey?
Oh, were you trying to edit it out?
I was trying to edit out my bogey. I was so self-conscious about my bogey.
But you didn't want to redo the video, so you just, oh bless you. Did you manage to do it?
No. I still have a bogey in the video, but it isn't noticeable.
Oh, well.
Alright, next question. Okay.
You got loads?
No, I've only got 2 more. If you could only do 5 weight exercises for the rest of your life, what are you picking? This is a good question.
5 what?
From Jack. 5 weight exercises for the rest of your life. Just 5 exercises for the rest of your life.
Okay.
What are you picking? You go first, because you're going to say the wrong answer. Then I'll go after. You are going to say the wrong answer.
What do you mean?
Go on then. 5 exercises.
As in like... we're saying
you
that...
can never do any other weight exercises, ever. You have to choose 5, and those are the only ones you're going to do for the rest of your life.
Oh, shit. And like, what's the context behind it?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Right, okay. Shit.
Go on, mate.
That's quite tough.
I think it's pretty easy.
I'd probably do a hack squat,
Yeah.
an RDL.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm trying to think what chest press. I'd do... Can I pick a specific machine?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd do the prime incline.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd do...
Come on, mate. Too much thinking.
I'd do the prime upper back row.
Yeah.
And then... I'd do an ab crunch.
No, you wouldn't choose an ab crunch.
Why not?
You were doing so well.
I'd choose an ab crunch.
You got 5 exercises.
Or like
a
a lat pull down then, I don't know.
You chose an ab crunch.
Well, how are you going to train your abs?
You don't need to train your abs.
Of course you need to train your abs.
No, you don't.
Oh, what, do you train your abs through Brosu?
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
But, but you would have
So
shit
So
abs.
you don't need to train your lats or your medial delts?
Well...
What would you rather not train, your abs or your medial delts?
Yeah, you could do a lateral.
You were doing so well. I was like, wow, he's done really well here.
Yeah.
Like you chose the exact exercise I would.
Yeah.
And then you went with an ab crunch. A fucking ab crunch.
Well, whatever. No, I was thinking about being niche because I knew what the right answer would be. I knew it would either be some lat.
No, there is no right answer. There is no right answer.
Yeah, or like a lateral, because how else would you train your medial delt? Like, but yeah, like I'd say one of those 3.
Yeah.
I'd
do.
That's just preference though. Like, I'd rather have good abs than have good lats. Right, if this is why fuck you. This is why I asked for context. Like, what is this for? Is this to like, are we going to compete? Is this just for like preference?
No, this is
like,
you in your life going forward.
Yeah. I'd probably choose abs. I don't like.
Your abs are sick though. Like naturally, they're good.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, actually. Oh, if it's in the context of like our lives going forward now and we're competing, I'd probably.
Do you want to hear the right answer?
I'd probably go lat pull down because my delt's really good anyway. So. I'll go that.
Do you want to hear the right answer?
You just said that... Okay, go on then.
That is the right answer, so I'm going to say it.
Right, go on then. Go on.
I'd go hack squat.
Yeah.
But I'd go reverse banded hack squat.
What? I would also go reverse banded hack squat.
You didn't say it?
Oh my God. I didn't realise we were getting into the intricacies.
Look at you. You're failing at the bottom of a hack squat. Well, I'm going to true failure.
Fuck's sake. Right.
You're like 4 RAR at the top.
Carry. Oh yeah, because there's so much fucking... It's so tough at the top of a hack squat, isn't it? So much tension.
Mine is, because of the reverse band. Yours ain't. Yours is easy as fuck. In the
I'm not getting there. It doesn't matter whether it's easy as fuck.
You're going to be doing a 1-plate Cybex hack for the rest of your life.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're just getting stuck at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm giving you 10 forced reps. Reverse banded hack. I'd go SLDL, but same thing.
Yeah.
Much suits me better compared to an RDL.
Yeah.
So my RDLs are shocking. I'd go medium incline Smith, although I would rather have something that converges, but I just really do like a Smith press.
You don't need to.
Preferably you'd have something that converged to fully shorten the pec.
Yeah, I suppose, but
I do really like a medium incline Smith, so I'll just go with that.
Yeah.
But
I feel like
I like your prime incline. If I fit the prime incline, I'll go with the prime incline.
I feel like you could still grow an equally muscular chest through doing like
definitely
an incline Smith. 100%.
Then I'd go. So I've used 3. Oh, that's tough actually.
Yeah.
I would go for like a single arm cuff lateral because my delts are awful.
Yeah.
So I'd have to do that.
See, I wouldn't bother with that.
And then I'd go for... I wouldn't do an upper back row. I'd do a lat focus row.
Really?
Yeah. I think you get a good amount of upper back stimulus from the isometric hold of the hinge.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Locking in your upper back.
I didn't even think about that.
See, that's what I mean.
You could sort of do like you could protract and retract during the hinge, couldn't you?
You don't need to do that. Just like holding your upper back tight in a hinge trains your upper back to an extent.
Yeah.
So I do like a...
No,
I do a single arm lat pull down.
No. Not to an extent. That is the only way that you get a thick back.
You have to get
the only way. Yeah. The only way that you gain thickness.
Because we've got such thick backs.
Yeah. Posterior. Yeah, it's because we've got hip hinges, mate. If we didn't have hip...
It's probably true. Like we haven't carried that amount of load through hip flexion and hip extension.
Probably, yeah.
This probably is the truth, but
yeah.
The fact that it's a barbell doesn't make you thick. That's what we're trying to say with that joke.
Yeah.
The barbell does not make you thick.
No, it does. It's the barbell. It is the barbell. It's the metal stick. The metal stick makes you thick.
I'm going to get so much hate from this. You're going to get none, even though it's you who said it.
That guy knows what he's talking about, but that guy doesn't.
No, he don't.
He literally does the same thing, like the exact same thing.
I've literally got a better back.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I don't.
You got better.
Close. We got our backs are close.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the only place we're actually close.
It's because my upper back's better, but then your erectors and that's better than mine.
Yeah. Where else are we close?
Cock length.
How do you know that, mate?
Not a clue.
That's a bit.
Don't know, man.
That's a bit sus. I feel like you.
No, mate. No.
I feel like you've been spying on me.
No, not at all.
Well, I'd know yours because you flash me every fucking week.
Why you got to let them know about that?
I'd just explode you big time.
It's because of my knee.
Did I give my answer then? So hack squat. We both agreed on that.
You got one more.
Hip hinge. Have I?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Hack squat, hip hinge, press, lat row.
And I said lateral. I said single arm cuff lateral.
Oh, sorry.
You like my answer? Mine's better, innit? You doing your ab crunch. What are you going to do? The Atlantis?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Or you doing the ab coaster?
Oh, shit.
The ab coaster just isn't that good for training your abs. It feels good, but...
Do you not think?
I think... Are you going through that much spinal flexion and spinal extension?
I don't know.
I like it though. I think it feels really good.
I really like it. I think it's good, and I think like it gives me peace of mind that I can progress that. Whereas like, how the hell are you gonna progress like a?
Have you seen how I've changed your sheets to just like a tick box for abs?
No.
Mate.
Oh yeah, I did, but I wondered why you'd done that.
Because I think abs is like one of the only things where I don't think you should be chasing logbook numbers.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy just to shift it to like a different muscle group.
Especially when
your hand up here, you're like,
yeah. You can
turn it into a lat movement or...
Yeah. Literally.
You know what I mean? So
you can literally turn that movement into a pullover.
So I think you make more progress by focusing on your abs, focusing on the contraction you're getting in your abs, making sure you're loading the abs completely throughout the movement, and then just progressing it naturally over time.
I'd have to agree on that. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, nice.
It's way more important to have a good connection.
You could maybe say the same for like biceps and triceps, but I think
it's a little bit more steered towards progression than abs, but at the same time, the principles remain the same. It's very, very, especially if you're...
We can talk about abs, because we've both got good midsections.
Yeah. But what I was saying with the arms was like, it's once you become strong or perceived as stronger.
I've never been strong on arms.
Really? I mean, have you ever done like a 20...
into the mic?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the second week in a row. I'm not editing this one out. The one last week was disgusting, mate.
I don't care, mate. Yeah, but that was a proper burp. This one was just like a little one.
That's right.
Can you let me say what was...
Go on.
You've got a 20... Like, I feel like a 20 kilo bicep curl was quite...
When have I done a 20 kilo bicep curl?
I thought you said you had. Or
Dumbbell.
like 18s, yeah.
Yeah, but it was a bit shoddy.
Well, still, that's relatively strong.
I don't think that's very good.
You don't think?
I think my 20 kilos
mate,
school crush is better.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm literally doing fucking...
Mate, your form is so strict on a bicep curl though, and that's why it's impressive.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're like this. That's literally what you do on a bicep curl.
Yeah, I know. I think because otherwise, like, the the internal feel goes with it for me. Plus,
I just get no internal feel on any arm movements.
Really? Even on like a tricep extension?
A push down maybe, yeah.
Yeah, push down. Jesus. I remember going into the gym for the first time and I loved the push down.
Yeah, you get unreal connections to everything.
Yeah.
The only thing I really get a good connection with is like a leg extension, a single arm lat pull down.
See, I don't connect with that very well. Well, I do, but I feel like I'm not feeling it in my lat.
Where are you feeling it?
I don't know. I just feel like I feel like it. And obviously this isn't true, but it honestly feels like it's my teres.
Really?
Yeah, I get a very similar to connection with my upper back pull downs than I do with my single arm pull downs.
Where do you feel it then?
Like here. That's where my teres is. That's literally my teres. I should be feeling it like there. Brother, there's nothing there.
You don't have any lats?
No, I literally have no lats. Like, there's meat up here, but that's my teres.
Yeah.
It goes all to my teres.
The thing is, your form's spot on. We've like adjusted your form so it is spot on.
I know. Ah, God knows. It is what it is.
You need to find a new coach.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know. You should one that actually has some muscle, for God's sake. Sorry. No, I'm so sorry.
Mate, who do you know is 70 kilos and in stage condition?
Quite a fair few people.
Yeah, quite a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay, final one from Argon again. What's worse, Watson or Techno Gym?
Techno Gym, definitely.
Do you reckon?
Watson.
Techno Gym is really bad.
Techno Gym is shoddy. It's a weird one because both kit brands have like
one piece of kit.
Which is like a massive silver lining. For Techno Gym, it's their pivot leg press.
I use that at Shreds on Thursday.
It's so.
I couldn't get depth.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't get depth.
Oh, maybe it's because you've not used it in a while.
Yeah, and my depth probably used to be bad on it. That's probably why.
Yeah, possibly.
It is a good piece of kit though.
It's very good. It's very do you reckon it's better than the Atlantis?
I've not used the Atlantis properly. I think the Sarvex is better.
You reckon? Yeah, but that's to be expected. It's still a good piece of kit. And
the rest of Techno Gym is awful.
It's so bad. Oh no, their Preacher Curl's alright. I don't know whether you've ever used their Preacher Curl.
I know what they got in Power Base, and the Techno Gym stuff in Power Base is awful.
Yeah, it's really bad. Their replica of the ISO row, you know, the hammer strength ISO row, is that any good?
No.
No, it's not good.
It like diverges.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh Christ. Do they have a good low row? Like, have you ever used the low row before?
No.
No? Oh,
have
okay.
you?
They had it at the old gym that I used to work in, but I never.
I haven't used much Watson, but from what I've heard, it's also awful.
Shocking, yeah. They've got
the T-bar's good.
The T-bar's very good. Well, not very good. It's good.
It's decent.
Yeah, I used to really, really, really like it in my gaining phase, and then I stopped using it. I was like, actually, no, it's not that good. There's better pieces of kit.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculously heavy. Like, it's honestly insane how heavy it is.
And you didn't even get a thick back from it.
I know. No, that's because by the end of it, there was just no stimulus. When I was doing 4 plates,
you were chasing that.
Mate, it was a spinal extension. It was ridiculous. What was the best I got on that? 4 plates for 6, but it was. I
don't think it was that bad.
Really?
It was a bit shoddy, but it was 4 plates.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, but I think when I started actually properly starting to connect with my upper back and doing upper back rows the way that you should, I think it started to get like my upper back started to grow. And I think one of the reasons that it didn't grow as much as it had in recent times is just because like I'd not took the time to develop that.
Didn't have a good coach.
Yeah, also didn't have a good coach. Didn't have a good coach with good upper back, basically.
What?
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
My upper back's decent.
It looks like you put 5 pounds of muscle on your upper back.
Cheers, AJ.
Yeah.
I got a bit giddy when he said that. I was like, it was so bad at the start of prep.
Oh, bless you.
I'm such a fanboy. But yeah.
I am too, mate.
We never even did an intro for this, but we'll do an outro anyway.
Shit.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I can do it.
Oh, we still forgot to mention about sharing it on the story.
Literally no one's listening. I can guarantee you no one's listening. Yeah, literally. Should we kiss? Seeing as no one's listening. Or
if they're watching?
No, they're not. They're not watching. I can guarantee no one's watching. Sorry.
Right.
Thank you very much for listening to the Limitless Physique Podcast. I hate that we not mentioned this at the start, but make sure to like it, rate it 5 stars on Spotify, subscribe to Ryan's YouTube channel.
And Lawrence's YouTube channel, who will be starting it very soon.
I will be indeed.
I'm going to force him to.
Yeah, I'm literally being held at ransom to start a YouTube channel. And what's the last thing? Make sure to reshare it on your Instagram stories, socials, whatever. Tell us what you think. Thank you very much, guys, and see you next week.